morning, Miss Brown. Good morning. How you doing, sweetheart? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good morning. Oh, missing y'all this week. Miss y'all this week. Wasn't nothing much to kind of talk about this week. Nothing much. And I'm up early, girl. Early. I'm only 30 minutes late for work. Probably gonna be an hour. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Passing up all of this goddamn, what is it, $57 an hour. I passed it up just for a minute. I'll be there. I'll grab some of it. Not probably all of it. So then I thought about something to eat today. I'm like, what am I going to eat today? I'll probably leave work and go grab something. Later on, having my muffin and my tea for breakfast. So that'll hold me for about 6-7 hours. So, but how you doing? You go, girl, this is intentionally, okay? This is straight up intentionally being late. Here, you be like, girl, fuck it. Forget it. Forget it. I'm motivated, though. I'm always motivated, but at the same time, it be like, I get there when I get there. It is what it is. I'll get there when I get there. So, how was your week? You had a good week? How was your week, girl? How was your week? And I do have a few things to say. Just a little snippet of something about my damn super mayor down there, girl. Because, I'm Team Tiff all the way, all the way. I'm Team Tiff, man. Even through her trials and tribulations, probably a few mistakes, little bumps in the road. I'm Team Tiff. I'm sorry. Team Tiff, let me tell you, girl, I know being productive, that's right. Keeping that mind going strong. Strong. Mind and the heart. Body and the soul. But, honey, let me tell you a few minutes about Team Tiff. I'm Team Tiff. It sucks when you got like one out of 50,000, be like, Team Tiff, I'm Team Tiff. What I'm starting to hear in those meetings down there is a little bit more of the crowd acknowledging her in a more positive way. I like that. She's being transparent now. She's showing things that, needs to be done. But I had to fall back for a minute. I'm like, why is this crowd of people following behind the board of the trustees with all of this demising verbiage, talk without solid evidence? Because they don't have solid evidence, right now. Because if they did, of course, she'd have probably been in an indictment right now, being hauled in to be questioned. However, I'm noticing that there is a numerous amount of lawsuits. Everybody got a lawsuit, right? And I'm sitting here like, I understand if she has, and I'm not aware of it, but I don't know why she don't start slapping lawsuits back on them. Every last one. Defamation. When she sitting there knowing, she knows that the stuff that they're saying, especially that Jedi Brown, or whatever his name is, right? Good morning. Where he over there speaking like he got all, the facts to everything. That man don't have the facts to every single thing. No. Good morning, humble. Yeah, free. Go, free everybody. Free whoever you want to free. That's all right with me. I don't give a shit. Right. So this is kind of what I've been taking from it. Right. Oh, let me turn this air on while I sit here for a second. I think that they just disgruntled, in my opinion, because once that super mayor figured out that okay, we're separating here, we're starting not to like each other. And of course, when you start to know that feeling, you have to be a step ahead of people because they're going to come with agendas now, especially when they group together. There's an agenda to take her down by any means necessary. So I kept asking myself, what has really made these people this freaking angry to start this internet negative demising of this woman? One, we all know, everybody knows, was because they hated the fact that the transparency wasn't there. They wasn't receiving information regarding what is going on with taxpayers' dollars, right? But then I listened to Tiffany explain when they were all commingled together, good buddies as trustees. Everything was pretty much hunky-dory. Hunky-dory. I get it that Super Tiff decided, you know what? I'm going to run for mayor. She got put in that spot. She won it. She got in there, right? They voted her in. She started to change a few things up. I always go back and listen a little bit to the previous mayor from down there and then the mayor before that. They all done been through some things down in Dalton. Tiffany came with somewhat of a different agenda. First of all, the position pays well with her being in two of them. She's holding two positions. So that pays well. We know money can change a person to some extent and also to a lot of extent. It can change a person. So maybe when she took that seat, the head kind of swelled on it. First black, young, female of Dalton, young. She's young, right? And so can you imagine getting, that first check in that first position in your life after going through more trials and tribulations because she did have a past. But she wouldn't be the only person that probably had a past. Nobody has just taken time to dig up the past of all of the other people that's, was on the trustee board unless people start to figure that you full of, SHIT. Then they want to dig all in your past. Then they want to bring up this. They want to bring up that. They want to bring up this, right? So, I'm listening to her. I listen to, kind of, hey, Jenna. Hey, Totally. Rated. What's going on? So, I'm listening to her. And I'll check with the news. I'm listening to the news. The news is followers too, right? Because Tiffany, Super Tiff, is in this hot seat under allegations of mishandling taxpayers' dollars and not being transparent with this disgruntled board. I think that they're all disgruntled. That's just my opinion. They all messed up in the head down in that village, which is going to get better. I believe that it is going to get better. Here's why I believe so. Because one, that damn Super Tiff, she playing chess. She's playing chess with him. Another reason is she ain't worried about them. She ain't bit more worried about that hot mouth ass people conducting them damn meetings down there. Not at all. Two, she sits with an attorney on her side who's there to correct incorrectness about her, or the board, the trustee. That man sitting up there like, no, that's not right. Nope, you can't do that. Yep, that's allowed. Yep. So there's an attorney there. Everybody, as far as whom I've been tapping into, don't even speak about that attorney sitting up there. Nobody can tell me that the super Tiff is just going to be sitting up there continuing to do all kind of stuff that these people are blaming her for, which is mishandling the finances of the taxpayers' money. And an attorney is going to be sitting right beside her allowing this to happen. That man has yet failed to get up and walk out on this young lady. So that there is a green light for me. All that other stuff that these people be saying, especially that Jedi guy sitting over there, I'm sorry. It's a bunch of fucking hogwash. I be listening to him and rolling my eyes until they get stuck in the back of my head at this dude talking, right? Because we have to remember, man will feed you so much hogwash. Now, keep in mind, food will fill. Hogwash should be, it just runs through you. It's just a form of a substance that just runs straight through you. There's no way you should be holding all that damn hogwash in here. Release that shit right away. It never fills you up. And because it gives you that adrenaline, because it sounds so good, to want more and more and more and more. Why are these people are never filled? Because it's hogwash. But if you feed them a form of food, you become full to where you don't want any more. You don't want any more. But as he feeds them this hogwash, and it is this hogwash, they come back for more. They come back for more. They come back for more, right? Give us more. Give them. They never feel. They love the fucking hogwash ass talk. I don't get it, and there's a part of me that does get it, especially when it comes to YouTube or Twitter or Instagram. You say what you want, capture your crowd, manipulate the freaking story to make it feel so surreal to where it's easy to sit there and just tell people, anything. This is what they want. It's like he's a gossiper. Granted, he's an activist. Grant that shit. Granted that you're advocating for those people that just can't stand up for themselves and get out there to do things and get the job done. So then I kept asking myself after when I hear him say that, well, what job you getting done? That woman is at every freaking meeting. She ain't in jail. So you sure ain't accomplished that. All you're getting all of the ridiculed, all of the gossip, all of the dirt stuff, like when she go get her hair done and then her hair is immaculately beautiful, and well, let me drop something out here that probably cost the taxpayers a good $2,000. He does shit like that, right? I'm like, dude, the code. Okay, so, but nobody is talking about, so nobody's balancing their story out, and I don't like an unbalanced ass story. I don't. But I'm watching this woman, and she puts up things that has been on this agenda, whether if it was proposed by her or if it was proposed by the trustees. And she is right. She's 100% right. And I'm sitting here looking at this shit. The things that she is proposing to do for their community down there, they nay in it. Nay. And then she'll point out things that they may have proposed on the agenda to pass, right? And they want the yays for the stuff that they do. So, so this fight that they're doing, the whole board needs to be cleared out. The election can't come no sooner. It needs to come like yesterday. They need a whole new board. They do. Once it's gotten to the point where they are just having these meetings to debate or and argue back and forth about, well, why you didn't pay this bill back in 2022, but you put in a pool. It's time. It's time to cut it. It's time to cut it losses, y'all. Just time to cut the losses on this shit. Cause they ain't gonna never reconcile the shit of moving forward and working together. That board of women despises that lady, no matter how much she's trying to move forward and rectify some situations that may have, because I'm not sure, occurred during the previous mayor's term. Seems to me like some of that shit just been sitting on their books for quite some time. And I get it, when a new person takes a position, it's, I guess, protocol to dump all of the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old stuff back on the table. And then make it seem as if a lot of this stuff was created under her term. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. There's no way that she could have been in there and created this amount of mess all by herself. I'm so far from believing that nonsense that it's ridiculous, especially when she was once a trustee on the board with the trustees that is now a disgruntled freaking panel of people that just they're never going to get there. There's too much hatred going on in their circle. It's like, this is too much. Somebody's gotta go. But the super Tiff, she playing chess right now. And I don't understand sometimes how that Jedi brown person that's over there speaking some buffale because he feels what he has a team in to do some I spying on something. I listened to his live yesterday, and predominantly with everything that he spoke on, he never spoke on whether if she was doing this and that's against the law or this is within her rights. He never separates that. And that's puzzling to me because he has stated several times that his job is to make sure that several people, go down. It's not like that. His job to me is to put the gossip out here based on what he is seeing going on, which is not much of anything to prove anyone's freaking guilt at all. Number 2, he's not going to be selected in a juror pool. He's not the person that's going to be sitting in a grand jury to indict her. He does not have any authority figure to even freaking arrest these people that he feels is, under the wire out here. Not at all. So what can he do? I'm just going to talk about it. We're making moves and we're going to get to the bottom of this and the bottom of that. The stuff that he's planning on getting to the bottom of, from what I was listening to yesterday, ain't shit about being illegal within the law. Like, what the fuck is he talking? I mean, so they're like, what in the hell is he talking about? Because you got spies in there. You still need evidence, bro. Like, okay, you got a witness saying this and saying that. Where's his paperwork? You know why he doesn't have the paperwork of anything that's going on in their accountant department? Because he's not a person of interest or validated to even have those type of documents at all, unless they are listed as public information, and you can go pay and get it off of whatever. I don't know. But this man be talking like he dead smack right there in the back room with everything, knowing what the super Tiff is doing, or let alone, anybody else. I don't know. But let me tell you what I do like about super Tiff, and I do feel that it is time for her to do so, because they are definitely created a freaking whole basket of defamation of character. When the trustees are doing their sermons, when it's time for them to have a question, they always got a question. I got a question. Then they always, well, I got something to say. Tiff gives them the floor. Why is it that they always only point out what she's not doing? When are they going to point out what they have done and what they have not done? They'll say, well, we tried to put that on the agenda. Okay, well, the same protocol that they're requesting for her to do, they're not being transparent right now either. And what was the purpose of those, secret squirrel meetings and shit? So they had all of those. And guess what? When time do come, if it comes to that, and this woman has to go in court, all of this stuff that they've been doing, all of them, it's going to have to be justified under oath. It's like they're going to have to come in there instead of showing that their feelings are out of freaking control right now. So I was watching, go back to Super Tiff, right? And she played a whole video up on the video screen, right? She played a whole video. I'm waiting to see which trustee was going to object. Y'all want to object to this shit? She's clearly sitting there with someone whom the trustees voted a yes to as far as the landfill down there. They just wanted to give it away. And Super Tiff is negotiating, with this lady who is trying to buy or sell or some shit like that. And Tiff goes, well, okay, well, what are you going to give us back in return? And the lady basically summed it up, says nothing. I didn't know what? Huh? Well, that wasn't talked about. But your trustees, that she says, they all voted on this. Yeah, she had to step in and stop that shit. She's like, no, this is not a great investment. She realizes that, well, since I'm supposed to be blamed, or I am being blamed about spending taxpayers' money irresponsibly, then this would be irresponsible, And then she talked about furthermore that this was something that they had did and created behind the scenes as well, and then bring it to the meeting after they done it. So it's like the pot calling the kettle and kettle calling the pot, and it's all freaking messed up, right? So Tiffany, a Super Tiff, which if I was a taxpayer there, I definitely would have yay that motion. But you have a trustee team, because they're upset or disgruntled and just can't stand her, or whatever, they all voted no. And her proposal, which she said that she discussed, is on the video. She sent the memos out and da-da-da-da. Then when the meeting comes, it's up on the agenda to talk about it. So her proposal was to rid all of the abandoned buildings that you stay next door to, that is being used for squatters, that is being used for possible drug activity, that is growing a freaking forest around it. And this team, because they're upset, it's like tit for tat. But she didn't go along with what we wanted, so we're not going to go along with what she wanted. So that there tells you that there's a whole gameplay of feelings. But then they all get in front of the screen of these news producers out here to show off about what each and or the other is not doing, and this is why she's doing it, because she's stealing the taxpayers' money. Who in the hell in there? I'm sorry, if you're there for your community, like, who would vote against that? Granted, it may take some funds that may perhaps put a minus sign there momentarily. But minus signs don't stay there forever. Sometimes you gonna have to spend way more than you freaking anticipate just to rectify a terrible situation. Once the situation is rectified, you move forward. And you go ahead and now create something to pay off and dig yourself back out of something that ended up bad, that turned good. You rebound from it. These people down here acts as if the taxpayer money, this is my opinion, is for their own personal decision amongst themselves. Like, think community. Now, granted, they say that she doesn't live here. She lives somewhere where it's probably beautiful and, you know, and lavish. Okay, but she's there trying to make it beautiful and lavish where these people are. Get the abandoned buildings down. Get the homes down that's already built with a forest around it. The ones that has mold all on the... I'm looking at this. And this team says absolutely not. What about, they says, the fire department? What about this needs to be paid? That's on the agenda, talking about the DJ and the lemonade stand vendors that came in and this and that. Sometimes prioritizing works. Yes, the lemonade stand may have been on there for 2-3 goddamn years. But at the same time, if you'd yayed that, I'm pretty sure that things that was sitting in the past, right, it's going to get caught up. Now, they're arguing right now because Super Tiff is not being transparent about her donations. She's bringing in donations, right? Here's what they want. They want to know the exact dollar amount of the donations, who they're coming in from, and then how much she is spending on a kiddie playground in 4 different areas of the freaking village. That's just an example, right? And when they don't get that information, right? When they don't get to know that information, and I am Team Tiff, you cannot provide everything to your haters. Granted, it's protocol. Granted, this is the way that they supposed to be discussing things, but god damn it, if I got 20 fucking haters on my heel, ain't no, I don't know, y'all, I'm gonna have to break a little rule right quick. Ain't nowhere in the hell. Ain't nowhere in the hell. Because I don't know what y'all up to. So to me, she does it not being terrified, but being cautious. That's a chess ass fucking move. I be fucking cautious. So if y'all got a problem with this and a problem with that with me, I don't blame her. Bring me to fucking court on it. Because I do believe that she will be able to show up and show the fucking freaking judge, this is who they from. This is who they're from. And the reason why some of the information that she has dealing with finances and rebuilding that community, I think she's going to be able to show it. Why? This one here is out to do this one. This one here is overdoing this one. This one here is this. I think she's going to be able to pull it off. That's just my freaking opinion. I think, in my opinion, she's going to kick ass down there. I'm sorry. She's making chess fucking moves. Yes, she's a hot mouth. But she's dealing with hot mouth ass people. She's dealing with people that has no problem creating somewhat of defamation of a character, because a lot of them is just talking, especially a lot of these people on these YouTube goddamn channels. It's almost like follow the leader, follow the leader. I believe that if this woman has done something so terribly wrong, I heard her on Roland Martin. Yes, she did tell a different story. When she can or when she have to. Sometimes we have to. And when we have to, most people start calling it out. Oh, you a liar. You a liar. We've seen it done here on YouTube, because you don't say what a person wants to hear exactly, or because you don't show them to validate and prove whatever is going on within you. You a liar. You a liar. I let a mother suck. Think what you want. And I think that in this case, dealing with Dalton, I think that the Super Tiff is doing just exactly that. Waiting on them. You all make the next move. Bring your bishop. Bring your pawn. Bring your queen. As that girl sits up there with, and a lot of people say, well, she's a narcissistic, right? She narcissistically is all in their freaking head. Everything, and then the YouTube channels is off the chain with it. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow this. We're gonna follow this. We're gonna follow this. Yep, she doing this. She doing that. As much as I like watching that story, following that story, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do a story on speculating that this is happening and this is happening and this is happening, when in fact you never know what card a person is playing. And I think that damn Super Tiff, man, is holding the goddamn trump card down there, waiting on them to make their best goddamn move. Them little moves that they making right now, she ain't scared of those. She ain't sweating that. That's small fucking speculation and shit. I think she just playing around, fucking around with them. But back to her screen that she be showing, right? None of the trustees, because normally they would blurt out, stop it, be rude, whatever. It ain't they turn, out of order, whatever. None of them stopped that video. Why y'all ain't saying about the damn video up here? Why y'all not saying that y'all did not do as such? Did y'all or did you not go in and try to secretly pull this vendor or whatever this lady to buy or do whatever with a landfill? None of them stopped the meet. They all quiet as a freaking mouse. I couldn't understand that. And they do. When the super mayor get ready to talk, it's wah, 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 wah. Now, because I don't know all of them individually by names, right? But there's one guy, skinny, like looking guy sitting up there, look like, one of the Ninja Turtles. It is what it is, right? His little suit coat on. I guess they got another voice. Well, what about this? Well, what about that? Well, what about this? And what about that? What about it? What about it? Because if it's such a freaking big problem, there would be more of the venues out here with a bunch of lawsuits on it than individuals that's just sitting around at this table or on these YouTube channels creating defamation and speculation. Shit is crazy. It's crazy. They know what they have to deal with. I can understand when it came to the fire department down there, that should be pushed up as a priority. Granted, because those are people who also has to be available to help the community if there's a fire at someone's home or the gas station blew up or whatever. You need those people. So that's only fair to rectify that situation ASAP. The people out the way. That stuff probably been on the bargaining table for how many years? That man probably said about 2, 3. I don't know. The union president down there. Bargain that shit out. Get that shit caught up. Everything that she's done now for the children. Because I'm all for the kids too. And every taxpayer, I'm sorry, that is in Dalton should not be against anything that woman is proposing to on that table to have done for their children, for the kids, especially if she is bringing in the donations. She's telling the people, Even on the news, she's saying it and she's quoting it. She says that she can bag it up, whatever it costs. And if she feels that it's going to benefit the community, especially the ones that is dominated with children in it, puts them in a safe haven. They got playgrounds, they got swimming pools, they got boys and girls clubs, they got training martial art schools and all this stuff. Put it there. She says that I will go out. I'm going to get those donations. She's brought back donations. Now, if she's saying all of this stuff in front of an attorney, you best to believe that he's then reviewed all of her blueprints, all of the funding that has come in and everything. He knows probably exactly where it is sitting at, which he says it's in the village account. And guess who does not have access to it anymore? Those disgruntled trustees. They want access to it. They want to know. But to me, it's a good thing that they don't know, because moving forward, going into the new election, and if Tiffany gets re-elected, there's only one freaking person that's liable for all of the stuff that they're saying that she's doing now. Now you can point it out to her. To me, you can't point out every freaking thing on this table when there was a previous year and a year before that and a year before that's Dalton in a village has been through now three mayors. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. If you knew that you were negative here somewhere, you should have known that it's going to be negative for a while. Giving her a chance, I know it's inevitably insane to a lot of people because they dug up a past because of her systematically way of hiring people. They're mad about that. You didn't even let us know, and this is what man said. We didn't even know. We're not paying her. That's what this is what one of the trustees says. I forget it. I don't know if it's Brown or someone. I don't know which one. It's kind of stalky big guy, right? So we're not paying her. We didn't get the agenda until after the 12th. Now, mind you that the woman been hired for, I don't know, for probably about a month or two. They don't want to pay her. That damn Tiffany man. Super Tiff said, well, if you don't pay her, then goddamn it, we ain't paying you. I said, hot shit. I was like, okay, hot shit. Okay, hot girl. Man, I'd have been down there as a trustee. Okay, you hired a granted. Let's get her in, because you talking about my damn money. You talking about my damn money. Okay, just make sure we got copies of the application. She's been cleared. She passed the fingerprint shitting and security check and all that shit. Okay, bitch. Okay, because you have to keep in mind, she's still the supervisor. She still is the mayor. So at the end of the day, for you to sit there as a trustee saying that, well, we're not going to pay her. And I was like, well, you ain't the fucking boss. You're not the boss. So until then, you pay that woman like your boss said you do. And then file your complaint, your formal freaking complaint to whatever jurisdiction that they go to for the courts. I don't know, but I'm not finna get paid because what? Because they didn't get an agenda in time. A lot of people, a lot of businesses usually don't make their time schedule on time. Sometimes it is a delay. Sometimes, but it's forgiven. So you just catch it up. You just catch things up. You go and you mediate with each other and let each other know, okay, well, yeah, I forgot we didn't get this because, I'm doing it, and I know it's important, but we got to get this. It's all about communicating. But you could tell what this guy said that, hell, we ain't paying her. He wasn't opening for a communication. And then, like she said, when you found out that I hired her in, why didn't you contact me? Or better yet, It could be blamed on Tiff too. Did she make the right protocol? Did you call them? Did you send out emails? Did you do that? Because last I checked, I, and I get it that they have this board where they have to be transparent in. I guess it's some legal shit that's in paperwork, before you're hiring all of this, which is weird to me because, you don't find that happening on most jobs out here. I'm up in here. We don't know who the fuck they finna hire. We just see them come out, be like, oh, hey, you got hired today? Yep, I got hired. It's not that type of board, and I get that. I get that. That's a political board that they're sitting on. So I understand that shit, but shit is weird as hell. But he got upset because he was like, well, we're not paying her. And the lady is there too, right? It's like, you ain't paying me. Well, no, because you didn't get us this information in time, to pay her. But there's money to pay her. It's money there, allegedly, to say, well, okay, well, she hired her. She's cleared through this. She cleared through that. Let's get all of her right information, put in our, EIN number and all that stuff. Let's get it going. Now, she may have gotten a check probably a week or two later. But for him to sit there and be like, well, you ain't paying her, but she did a job. She's doing a job. So somebody's got to pay her, But that shit had me cracking up, though. That damn Tiff said shit, don't pay her. And I bet y'all don't get paid. That man didn't say nothing else, but he shut that hot ass mouth up then, though. I was like, okay, boss. Okay, boss, do your thing. I was cracking up, right? So none of them came with a motion to second or none of that. The whole damn room was quiet behind that. But I just would like to know, since they like to be transparent, what is it that they have not done? I'm pretty sure that there is, out of, 6 or 7 of them on there after roll call, all of y'all ain't done your freaking time. I want to see they sick outs. I want to see they call-ins. I want to see all they shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, they ain't perfect sitting down there on that freaking panel. That there's just no way. It's just open season on Super Tiff. And I get it. But technically, if I had X amount of people coming at my throat, shooting all this defamation out here because you despise me because I did this and I'm that, and because I'm running around the town saying that I'm super mayor and I'm putting swimming pools in and cutting down trees, which is a whole nother thing I do not freaking understand. You mean to tell me that as long as you pay your property taxes or whatever, your state, I guess your state and your city tax, you mean you can fill out some shit and run down there to the city and the village and say, well, hey, I need my kitchen is mold and I need it gutted out, and they gonna pay for it? I didn't know that shit exists like that. Where they do that shit only in Dalton? You mean Dalton is the only city and village where if you paying taxes, you can run to them for any goddamn thing and they supposed to pay it because you've been paying taxes? Where in the fuck? I must be, I'm getting ready to go. I got to make a stop here down to my village hall. Wait, I got like a $2,000 tree that I won't remove. You know what they gonna say to me? Here's the numbers to this place, to this place, to this place. We recommend this number here because they might be a little cheaper, which means that shit is on me. I bought that fucking property. So when I'm listening to a lot of them come forward about these complaints about this and about that and about this, are they saying that the tax money that they've been paying for over the years is supposed to pay for that? Because no, I didn't think it worked like that. I thought that when you're paying into your taxes, when you got to pay when your tax bill come, and we all know about inflation, half of them come up there and stand up there as if inflation just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. So they ended up doing a motion on this was the same guy who said that the one lady ain't getting paid, right? He also made on this agenda that he wants the tax bill to remain the same as it was, I guess, until further discussions on something. So whatever percentile that it increased to, he wants that removed and let it continue to sit for the taxpayers on those X amount of dollars back then. So something like 3 billion or some shit, I don't know, 30 million or some shit like that, right? And I'm saying, well, okay. Now, had I been the mayor, the supervisor, right? And I noticed that inflation is incredibly outrageous out here. We all know that that shit happened crazy during the pandemic. Your bread went up, your milk went up, more money came out. We get that shit, right? But if I had to be the super mayor right there and that whole disgruntled team, along with the attorney, because the attorney was trying to understand, well, why are you guys trying, to do this? If we're do this, I'm letting you know right now that in the next year, or maybe the second year, 2 years from now, they may end up being behind again on paying to the reserves. Okay, remember that shit gotta go to reserves, right? They may not have enough. Remember, you borrow out and you gotta put it back in. That's just how that shit go, right? The cycle of money. So the attorney, he ain't arguing with him. He's just there to do confirmation. Are you clear? We clear on this? Well, okay, this is what y'all want to do. He asked them 2-3 times. That whole disgruntled boy, yay, yay, yay. The super mayor, she's like, I don't. It's not a good idea. But what did she do? I think she took the L on it so she wouldn't have to be the bad guy. Don't quote me on it. I think she might have went on and said, well, you know what? All the yays from the disgruntled outvoted her anyway. So her vote wouldn't even fucking matter. It wouldn't even fucking matter. So, mind you, to me, I'm like, I'm going to keep this in the memo here, because in 2-3 years, they better not be bringing their ass back out here talking about somehow now they owe this and this or this because they wanted their tax bracket or whatever where they are to be sustained for a whole nother year or some shit like that, right? They didn't want it to increase. If it increases, they have to put more increasing on individual taxes coming in, right? So I'm sitting here like, just move forward with it. Just move forward with it. But of course, as the trustees are doing, they're for the community. They're for the people. And I'm looking at this attorney, and you can look at a person's expression on their face, right? And he up there, I'd have had to go with the vote on the attorney's face. Oh, hell no, something ain't right here, because the attorney he was shadow, he was mellow. He was like, okay, I'll do what y'all want to do, but don't say I ain't tell you, I ain't show you so with my face, but I don't think that this is a feasible thing to be doing right here. We don't play with these goddamn taxes, but they voted yeah. So we'll have to watch. I'm gonna watch and see if I don't forget it, right? I'm like, where this shit gonna go in the next year or two, when or if they Super Tiff get voted out, and the other guy who is, I guess, preparing himself to run as a candidate in that spot. I want to see this shit. I got a feeling that this is going to be a whole freaking repeat. Just that subject alone by itself, right? But she he's the accountant, he's a trustee. Okay, you got it all figured out. But I think that it's all about getting a win-win over each other. That, at some point of time, it's like, okay, well, we won this. But y'all, that shit is crazy. I be watching that shit like it ain't nothing. I just be laughing. I be like, However, that darn Jedi Brown, I tried. and I'm listening. Then I'll jump to other channels. Then I'm listening. And I'm like, will you listen to this shit? Will you listen to this? And she doing it, and she doing it, and we ain't fixing the cars, the SUVs. Why not? Why not somebody in your family gonna go end up calling her out, and then you gonna need them. You might well pay them. You gonna need them. Just gruntle ass shit. I don't get it. Mm-mm. But to end this story, I am pleased when I watch those meetings. More people are starting to cheer in the favor of that mayor. I don't understand, especially with working people. How is it that you can go against anything that is proposed for the growth of the children, keeping them out of trouble, strengthen their minds, keeping them in unity, families. It was like, nope, 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 and nope. I'm like, oh shit. So I think at some point, Tiffany, super mayor, and I will probably be against the law. I don't know. I have to reverse the chair right now. I got to reverse this shit. Okay, y'all don't want that, right? Oh, y'all don't want that. We ain't doing shit in Dalton. Just let the money roll up, Super Tiff. End up with you $1 trillion freaking dollar surplus. Don't do a goddamn thing for Dalton. Nothing. Put all the drugs on the corner. Open up all the fucking liquor stores. Open up all the fucking what do you call it things? You know what? These things always come out here every day. I showed y'all last year, but they come every freaking morning. Just give them just open it up. Especially if they're saying that Super Tip stays somewhere lavish and beautiful and all that stuff. Look at them, y'all. Look. Look at them. Where they going? Where he going? Where is he going? Where they going? Where they going, y'all? There go the female. The female always in the back. Where they going? They going to find something to eat. They take their ass in there and do some work. Anywho, right? I would give it to them. I would literally let them have it that way. Don't buy shit else. Don't do nothing else. Leave all them regular ass homes up who it's somebody up in that meeting is living next door to. Let all them fucking trees and grass and all that shit grow everywhere. Just let it be. Just let that. That's what the fuck what I would do for a minute so that they can see what's getting done now. You can't get the vendors or the contractors back out to do X, Y, Z because they can't agree on paying shit of this and this. This woman got shit set up for the elderlies to be calling in to get something. This person, they got food banks down there. They got water park. They got water slides. They got skate rinks. They got all this shit. They don't want that shit. They want all of the previous debt to be paid off. So just stop it. To go and pay all that shit off. I wouldn't be going paying no. What you calling me to pick up your garbage for? Call the trustee board. They say we spending too much money. What you calling me to cut down a tree for? Call the trustee board. I'm sure they can get somebody to do it for you. Let them do it. That's what the fuck I be doing. I ain't lying, y'all. I ain't lying. I'll reverse that shit up like it ain't nothing. Fix the road. Fix the road for what? Oh, we spending too much money. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, it's a house burning down over there? Can't do it. They say we spending too much money. The trucks don't work no more. They won't fix them. Say I'm spending too much fucking tax money. I'll be sitting up there pretty as fuck saying fuck it. two buckets and a fuck it. Until they can get together a better, united, communicable freaking team up there, which is probably when the re-election time comes, man, I'll be sitting my ass back. Yeah, I saw the agenda. Yeah, I saw you motion it, but for what? What do you want me to fix it for? We're in the business now of saving money. We're not spending anything until we get into the trillions of dollars. How about that? Oh, Miss Sally house fell down, huh? It's in the street? Yeah, just go around it. Just go. Don't let your kids play out there, though. Because y'all want to shut down the freaking pool play. We just shut it down. I'm good over here. I'm good. Focus on some other shit that a mayor freaking does. Go to conventions and continue, understanding how the shit work. Go get involved in all that shit. I be motherfuck these damn niggeros. Because you can't do shit. You can't win for freaking losing. Can't win for losing. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. And until I see differently, until I see the FBI has moved in, brought in a freaking indictment that has that woman in front of a juror or the judge to explain this and to do this and to do that, man, I can't get on board with these YouTubers out here, man. I can like, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. It's called the benefit of the doubt. And we all freaking make mistakes in growth. In our growth period of life, you make mistakes. Yes, people will have a past, but sometimes people's past does not predict who the freak they're going to be in the freaking future. Your future can change your past, but it's the people that won't allow you for your past to change. And that's fucked up. Like, oh, y'all, who gives a rat? I get it. I saw her pictures, mugshot, this or that. But then, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? That becomes those people's fault. You all should have did your freaking research. But then they want to know how come she doing a new hiree without them knowing. How come y'all ain't did y'all damn research before y'all all raised your hand and she got she got the votes or got put in that damn thing? Should have been objecting back then. But I saw the video when they were happy. They were all happy. They did it then. You can't get up in here where I'm at because they gonna pull your pass. They gonna print your fingerprints. They gonna find out who and what you were all about from 20 freaking years ago up in this building. And if it don't come back clean, you ain't getting in here. You can't get in here. It don't work like that. So how is it that it doesn't work like that pertaining to this government job, this big government job, but it didn't pertain to them? What y'all ain't gonna fact check people? So they didn't fact check her. But after the transparency was non-transparent, oh Lord, let us go see. Now here come all of her dirt behind her. Now that since the dirt is out, which is what people indulge in, this is what we love. Woo, let's get on the gossip train of this over here. Just blind by, she done moved forward. It's a pass. There's some things in everybody's past that we're going to hate that happened. But does it stop the train? It shouldn't. Not if you're not locked up behind bars. It shouldn't. You keep putting that 1 foot forward. But they mad about the girl hair. They mad about her driving around in the cars. One lady came on the thing and said something about, well, you pulled up to my car like entourage, to my home and entourage, and get out and you knocked on my door. I don't want you here. And I'm saying to myself, well, if she said that to Super Tiff when Super Tiff showed up at her residency, right? What is the purpose of you now doing it in front of hundreds of people in here plus the news? Because she landed on the news. Replay, right? She landed on the news, right? And I'm saying to my, oh, you want to be an outcaster, right? You want to show out. And that's exactly what Team Tiff, Super Tiff is trying to explain. You want to be outcast. I come to your home to talk to you privately, probably subdue some shit, right? Right? That's what she did. Look at her. Look. Look, ain't no food over there for them. They gone. So, but yet then, she says that, well, but you want to come in here and grandstand. Super Tiff didn't even respond to her. Didn't have nothing to say. She said, next speaker. Because I'm pretty sure she probably had words with Super Tiff at her residence. But her name is on the list. Super Tiff already knows she finna come up here with the smoke and talk about the bullshit, right? Or me coming to address her. Now, instead of it just being her business with Super Tiff, it's everybody's business and the news. Oh, I know how to go make you look bad. Oh, I know how to go out here to make a story, produce, and create the team speculators. She's a horrible person. What she did leave out in that story before the news broadcasted her out here nationwide, right, was, well, what was the conversation about? That was never spoken on. Never spoken on. Where is the cut and edit part? I know we not finna outcast, but we not finna talk about what we were talking about. Let's talk about that. Why did she show up to your home? What was the discussion about? Did she come humbly? The mayor. Did she come with guns? Huh? Did she pull up in her Air Max and step the buck outside so we could get the buck over with? What happened? All of that is missing in that story. But what that lady did was got herself 5 minutes of fame on national TV with a half-ass story. I don't like that shit. You gonna tell it? Tell it all. Tell us if she pulled you out the house. Tell us if she burned down your house. Tell us if she came to your door with smoke, or did she come to the door humbly? Was she just out and about and visiting pretty much everybody on that block? But this lady probably just so happened to not like Super Tiff. So let me make $1 out of 15 cents is basically what I saw within this older lady. I was like, really? Yeah. Who else door did she knock on that day? Because in the court of law, you're going to have to bring that. The lady at the door, I'm going to call her lady at the door. The lady with the 5 minutes of outcast. If Super Tiff was out and done knocked on 20 doors that day, and here you are coming with your story, and she's out there with a story or getting to meet this community of people, then your story is in trouble. Your story is straight in trouble, honey. You're gonna have to prove that she wasn't out there only to come and visit you. And that's just the if it was that way. I highly believe that this woman just woke up and decided to load up her entourage of security or whatever behind her, which in fact that she does need now. She do. Jedi Brown proved that. Anytime that you have your 5 minutes to speak at that podium, and when you're done and you can't find your seat to return to, and you come 100 feet around your seat in my space, I need security. I'm going to need another man there to knock this mother sucker out if he try to put his freaking hands on me because he's upset, because he's trying to make a statement. Are you people serious? And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. Tried to make a freaking statement. Who that? He working out, y'all. He working out as a young guy. He used to work over here, but now he works back there. Damon is his name. Demon. Not Damon Pryor. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. How are you going to be screaming that, oh, well, she got all this security, as if y'all didn't see that man bypass his seat and go in her space, where they had to move her back a couple of feet in the other direction. And she don't need security. Y'all got to be crazy as hell now. Yeah, I was like, okay, you people are fucked up. All the, yes, your taxpayers' money gonna pay for it. Is your taxpayers' money gonna also pay for my medical bills had he put his hand on me? Cause I swear I would have failed. I would have fell down on my back, my neck, and my motherfucking face. Oh, y'all, I was like, y'all got that lady messed up. That is wrong. And what they're doing to her is wrong. What Jedi Brown is doing, taking an official position in his own hands, is wrong. He done took his whole advocacy into a whole different level of direction, and it's messed up. He in his feelings. He's in his feelings, and he has a motive, in my opinion, of gamemanship financially, period. And clout. Like that lady said, you out here freaking clout chasing and all this shit, and he doesn't have all the freaking answers to everything. He doesn't know who the donorship is. He doesn't know who the censorship and responsible ship and financial ship. He doesn't have all that fucking information. And it's crazy because what he said was he got people. He got people all out there. And he got people on the inside of I don't know, because I know they ain't on the inside watching the Team Tiff side, because she's scrutinizing every damn body. So where they at? Sitting on the trustee side, spying some damn where? But he swear he will never put himself in a position of breaking the law. He swear that there is no restraining order or anything on him or nothing of such. You can't get one. You know, just shit like that. You know, that's that egotistic man, well, not man, egotistically bullshit, right? How you gonna tell somebody what somebody can't get nothing on you? If you fear for your damn life, the law is required for you to show the proof that this happened. I fear for my life, and you will get granted a fucking restraining order. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? But that's just me. You know, that's just me. Anywho, y'all, I had something else to say for my shits and giggles this morning, but I'm going to refrain from doing so, I think. I think so, man. God moved on from that for now, momentarily, because it ain't been, it just has not been attracting my attentions at all. None. It's like, sit your ass down. A little bullshit. But I just happened to notice. I can't even help myself, can I? There ain't no damn invite over there in the manhood. I don't know why. Like, all that. Why you ain't had your ass up there in the manhood panel? That's just my thinking. It's just my damn thinking, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Anywho, happy TGIF to everybody. Stay blessed and continue up. And stay prayed up that we continue to get these TGIFs out here. I love when they come. I love another one and another one and another one and another one and another one, y'all. But let me see. This is why I can't see y'all, because my phone freezes up. My phone is froze after Jana, my love. So let me look in the other phone and shit. Wait a minute. Oh shit, my girl here, Sweet D. Listen here. She ain't going to jail. Well, I'm going to the other phone. I ain't know you was here. Because you know I love when you and I, baby. You and I loves me some you and us. Me and you. Wait, where the hell did it go? Wait a minute. I didn't even know you were in the chat. You can listen. My Team Tiff ain't going to jail. Super Tiff ain't going to jail. So it ain't gonna happen. Nope, it ain't gonna happen. You know she playing chess. And guess what? She gonna end up getting them other people. Why ain't nobody talking about what the trustees have been doing? Hey, Rachel, why? Explain that though. Miss Always. Explain that. Why is nobody talking about that? You know what? I forget the name of those things, man. But they come and visit every day in the summer here. Every day you'll see them in the morning here. And sometimes you'll see them in the evening, but that's very rare. But in the morning before 9 o'clock, them goddamn things be out here, honey. Now, you can walk past them. They're harmless. They will not provoke you at all, as long as you don't provoke them. Now, last year, they had a baby. I don't know where the baby at. So maybe in their, what do you call it, habitat or whatever these things are, once the baby, kind of like elephants and a lot of stuff, or the lions, once the baby has reached a certain age cycle, they have to leave the nest and go and hunt and build their own family and stuff. But I'm noticing that the third leg ain't with them. And that one was a baby when I first started seeing all three of them. So you said, wait a minute, why she can't explain where their retirement? Why does she need to explain it on national TV though? Why? Why does she need to explain that? She doesn't need to explain about where their retirement is. And here's my reason why. Because they already probably have a $3.99 in position. They already done been through their contractual steps protocol. They did. So what they're going through is sitting there, and technically it's for an arbitrator, for them to be sitting in front of an arbitrator to decide, what these people should be doing as far as getting them caught up, and a letter of demandment. Not the news, not the city, not the community of people sitting down there. So that one right there, I do not agree with. I'm sorry. I do not agree with the fire department and the branch president coming out, making this national exposure on the mayor or their financial department like that, especially because somewhere you got to be careful in some of those disclosures of previous arguments on that topic. He could breach those. He could definitely breach those. And so, sometimes, like I said, we'll read it. We'll read these. We'll read this, we'll sign that, we'll debate this, we'll go over that. But it could be a disclosure somewhere that they might have forgotten to read. That's somewhere. And that could say, this subject will not, go such and such in this manner until it is reconvened back here on such and such and such and such. As far as we know, they probably have been arbitrating on this now since they filed this case about their retirement and health insurance and stuff. That's probably an open case somewhere. So I have to say kudos to Super Tiff, right, for not giving a response to that. Don't respond to that, because that's going on the record. Do not repeat or do not put anything out there that you do not want repeated or substantiated on anything, on a recording or on anybody else's private freaking notes. You don't do it. So I'm giving her a thumbs up on that one. I'm giving her thumbs up. Yeah, and I know, and I still love you and all that stuff. I'm Team Tiff, honey. That woman playing freaking chess. Tell about that woman playing chess, baby. She's sitting there with an attorney. She knows what to say and what not to say. And all her hot mouth stuff, that's only energy being met with energy. Y'all want to talk this buffale? Okay, let's talk the buffale. Let's tell the people what you all are not doing. I'm waiting to hear that. I don't hear that on the news. I don't hear that coming from a Jedi Brown or any other channels out there. There is no way possible with that girl being on the team trustee not too long ago that everything was done right then. That's bullshit. That's bullshit to the highest power. Bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You say but you waiting on her to go to jail. Tiffany is spending the taxpayers' money and not showing receipts. Hi Harlem Love. My phone is frozen, so if I missed any of y'all, I had to open up my other phone to scroll back and do my little rant response, right? And now my queen says Tiffany is spending the taxpayers' money and not showing receipts. That's the issue. That is not okay. You know what? In my opinion, that's not the issue now. That's not the issue now, in my opinion. If she's not showing the receipts, then explain to me why now in these past meetings that everything that they're going to talk is on that agenda. She's talking about it. She's talking about it. I think when it comes to the financial part, like you say, she's not showing these receipts. Bring me to court, because that's what I would wait on. I would rather wait. No, I ain't showing y'all shit because you're too damn disgruntled. You're too busy in the feeling modes of trying to take me down. So I'm going to hold some shit. Now, whether if she got to cross that road, that battlefield about withholding that information from being transparent as opposed to having the information and presenting it in front of a judge where there is accuracy opposing to what they have been saying that she's been doing, oh, that's a whole nother different ball game. Keep telling these people. And I think that that's where her head is. Tell them. Keep telling these people. And the reason why is because they're too disgruntled, as she says, to reach out to me. Look on. There's a clerk sitting there. There's a clerk sitting right there. So moving forward, you mean to tell me that the clerk ain't getting none of this information either? She ain't getting none of it? Because the clerk has to put it in the entry. The clerk has to create the dialogue, the whole transparency for them to talk about. So why is the clerk sitting there? I'm just asking for a friend. They ain't telling the clerk shit, and the clerk still want to work there? Why is she still working there? Then she should have hauled ass like that other lady who did a whole grandstanding when she first came out. I forget what she looks like. She had the microphone in her hand standing up there talking about how she didn't even know who Tiff was hiring, and it ended up being some man, and the man had this, and how what's his name, the alleged guy that did the Holmes, right? That's his name, right? The whole sexual assault allegation thing, right? Holmes, right? How he went in and he deleted all of the information out my emails. First of all emails are password protected. So she left that open. Second of all, she says that she is a degree. She has degrees everywhere. And you mean to tell me that she was suspecting things, but she wasn't saving anything to prove anything? They got hard drives out here in all different types of sizes, capacity, color, everything. When you first started suspecting stuff, to have your evidence, it's called stick your drive in, transfer your information, put your fucking drive down in your tits and hide them, because something like this could happen. But she didn't think that far ahead. Good morning, servant. Good morning, Reba. Good morning, Bakugo. Good morning, Soul Rebel. Good morning, Joy. Good morning, love. Good morning. And I think I got everybody. But I'm just saying. Good morning, TBD is here. Good morning, love. Hope you're feeling good. So, at least, you see, that's why I love you, girl. Because we can't agree on something. Jedi need to sit down somewhere. Sit down. Yeah, Keith got fired, and I heard that too. Let me elaborate on that. I know I'm being late, but I don't even give a fuck today because today is Friday. It is what it is, right? So, let me tell you about that. Because I heard Jedi, I think that was him. Don't quote me though, but or you can quote me because you watching this stuff too, right? He says that give it some time. Jedi, Keith, he gonna be telling it all. I'm like, you think so? I don't think so. One reason why I don't believe so is because if there's a possibility, and that's a weak ass if, because I don't believe it right now, that Tiffany was doing X, Y, and Z, and his ass was on the board before he got fired, then that means that his ass would have been doing X, Y, and Z as well. You conspired to it. You knew. You knew. But yet then you set your ass on that board alongside Super Tiff until she fired you. Now you want to come back with this shit? No, if hey, always my love. This is when you have to turn on that mode. If I go down, we all going down. You heard? If I go down, we all go down. That's good to hear, TBD. That's good to hear. Rest as long as you need, honey, to get that strength back and get better. Long as you need. But I'm just saying, my sister. Always, I'm just saying. Ain't no way in here just because I fired you. You know why you got fired. You know what happened. But you also know that you was Team Tiff. You knew all about this. You know all about this ledger. Well, not every ledger, because she does keep it contained as to what that person's profession is. If this is your job, this is all you gonna know. If this is your job, this is all you need to know and all you need to do. I got to get that to her ass. If this is what the trustee's job is and blah, 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 why they got to know? You ain't got to know all this shit. This is your job here. I'm going to go and get the money. The money that I get is going to be for X. And it is not coming out of the taxpayers' dollars. This is what she said on the live at the meeting. This shit is being recorded by the news. This stuff is being watched by the federal government. This stuff is being watched by who else? None other than, I'm sorry, useless, because I think it's useless. I don't care what nobody say. Lightfoot, Lori Lightfoot. What is useless? It's useless. She ain't finna do nothing in no expeditious, speedy ass recovery fact finder than the goddamn feds for some damn $400 and $600 an hour. Get that bullshit. Get out of here. Those people just wanted to bring in somebody else to see if they was gonna get some speedy recovery action down there. That shit ain't happening. It ain't happening at all. Lightfoot doesn't have authority to step over the federal government to pull a case faster than them. It ain't gonna happen. I'll be over here cracking up like, come on, y'all. Lightfoot just needs to keep her name relevant and of substance out here as a previous mayor and whatever else shit she does. And guess what else? Those taxpayers down there, they ain't even mad. Have you ever discovered how Lightfoot lives? Do you think that she ain't never traveled around with a security behind her? Do you think that she never showed up to a person's door for a meet and greet or checking on the community? Because she has. She has. Do you think that Lightfoot has not signed off on some things that should be approved for the children in certain jurisdictions in Chicago? Because she has. But now it's a problem. Because she's using taxpayers' money. What's going on, 312? What's going on? I'm waiting on you. Give me some more show, honey. I need some more laughter. Fuck that bitch. Bring the motherfucking laughter. Fuck up. Period. I'll be doing sit back and laugh. What you say, Pap said she was going to put... Listen to me, TBD. I'm telling you. I'm Team Tiff. I don't care who like it. That woman is playing chess around them dodos' feelings down there. They in their feelings. You can't fight a masquerade around something that is, but that they claim is so serious. This is a serious matter. Then why is Jedi Brown and all them other people, let's just say, grandstanding with all this masquerading and shit? But like my queen says, well, you know, she not saying what she did. She taking the taxpayers' money. Then how the hell are they getting trees cut down? How the hell are they getting potholes fixed? How the hell are they getting abandoned buildings and stuff dismantled over there? How? Somebody got to pay for it. Where you want her to pay for it? Out of her 250-something thousand a year income? Because I wouldn't. You out your damn mind. Somebody got to pay for it. Since when we start living tax-free? I mean, they whole goddamn community and village over there want their own separate reparation day. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? But I'm sorry, my queen, I'll fall back. Like I said earlier, I will fall completely back off of that shit. I'm going to sit right here. Is it a convention meeting going on? What's popping off over there in Washington? I'm going to say, I wouldn't do shit, nothing, and still collect my damn check on their ass. As a matter of fact, and I get it, and I don't know the protocol, whether if she can be become unofficial and because of a just cause situation. I don't know that, right? So I'll be over there. Why you ain't at the meeting? I'm using just cause, goddamn it. Because these mother suckers just come in here every day to speculate, accumulate more malarkey, and talk about me. I don't want to sit here through this type of stuff. And furthermore, they need to put it in the agenda. Write to me. What the hell you gonna say about me today? What are you gonna say? I wear my right foot on my left shoe. I need to know that in advance in case I want to show up. I know if I want to address that shit or not. That 312. All I can say is do you. Hey, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't finna do shit. She ain't finna do nothing but pop her gums out. And I slowed down with it because of what I know. And I know what I know. I ain't finna go every day arguing or confronting that broke asshole over there. That goddamn woman been in bankruptcy court and just now really coming off of relief of it in 2018. Ain't no fucking way she done pulled off no fucking big ass mansion unless she was out there slanging them motherfucking drugs and gang banging and all of that shit. So all that shit that woman be out here trying to mirror on somebody else, her whole fucking life been fucked up. I'm sitting here looking at I have the fucking paperwork. Since 2006, that motherfucker been in bankruptcy for can't do no repay. She's not honored no fucking repayments. Pay attention. It's what she's blurted out. I got the credit card. What's her ex-husband or whoever? It's in his name. That bitch became an authorized fucking user on there so she can try to build her fucking credentials back up. Fuck her. I don't fuck her. The bitch broke as fuck. Broke. She got all that motherfucking money. She got a whole nother fucking year, 312, before that shit even get discharged. And to top it off, since she wants to know everything, you can, after 7-8 years, yeah, it'll fall off. But baby, another fucking creditor out there will continue to buy that shit for $1 and still torment your fucking life. So she in a web. She's in a fucking web of a financial fucking entanglement with her fucking creditors since 2006. Fuck her. That's how I feel about that bitch. So I won't argue with her motherfucking ass like that. Like, I know what the fuck I know. And if she thinks that arguing back or saying some things about who Pap is with, who Pap got this and who Pap got that or whatever, y'all seen my proof on that. And I told you, listen. I motherfucking bankrupt on the fucking goddamn $100,000 ass American motherfucking Express that I maxed the fuck out in Las Vegas. I'm paying that shit and then end up doing what? Paying back of most of it. And that's the only fucking thing that the bitch gonna find if she ever get to digging. I don't even think it's out there though. Bitch, I think I paid about $8,000 to expunge that shit. But this bitch here, this bitch done been in the motherfucking bankruptcy with motherfuckers since 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, and skipped 11, 12, skipped 13, all the way to 2018. Now count back from 2018, from 2024. That hoe got a whole nother fucking year to go before her shit discharged. And she over there bouncing off of that motherfucking husband or whoever the fuck he is, misery, fucking credit to build her shit back up. Ain't no fucking way in the hell that she could be that fucking smart. Now you done got me fucking started. I was being fucking good today, goddammit. I was being good. Ain't no way. I got my daughter her job. And it's fucked up because her daughter is on that same motherfucking bankruptcy paper. I'll be over here. Talk it out, bitch. Walk it out. Because I know what the fuck black and white says over here. I know what it says. But I know, now that I done said this, she finna tappity and find something. And then she likes to blurt out, I'm gonna go and put it out there. The fucking walk in and this person. Bitch, I'm taken care of by plenty motherfuckers. Ain't got to go through, like I told you, I gotta go through shit. So don't hate the motherfucking game, bitch. Hate the motherfucking player. It is what the fuck it is. It is what the fuck it is. I be laughing the fuck out of her. You dumb about this and you dumb about that. No, you're the fucking dummy. You forgot to pay back your motherfucking repayment plan. After telling them people will put me on a payment plan. That motherfucking 13, sit your ass. That's your magic fuck. That's her magic fucking number out here. Magic 13B. You ain't too smart. I shouldn't go to college to learn on finances. We ain't do that shit. Why you ain't learn that if you, worse than motherfucking Bookham. Her motherfucking rap debit sheet, credit sheet is worse than Bookham shit. I'm like, holy shit. Bitch, you don't pay your bills. No wonder. And I ain't trying to go there. No wonder you was trying to, what she say? I don't give a man shit. I ain't giving, they give me. Well, that explains the fuck why, and it is a good thing. I ain't trying to put your fucking name out here, but good thing he did get the fuck up that motherfucker escaped some serious shit that, and he's smarter than a 5th grader. That motherfucker was coming after that nigga's bank, that motherfucker money if he got any. You know what I'm saying? That bitch thought her game was tight. What was R. Kelly's song? Your game ain't tight. What's the name of that song he got? About the game. Boy, that's what I should have played. Her game is weak as fuck. She thought she was. Now I set up for a few minutes. Oh, they got a man panel going on. I'm sitting here waiting. Y'all ain't gonna let Catfish up? They even got a new nigga on the panel over there. That damn Black Panther. The new dick was over there. After the new dick was in her chat the other day, the one that she harried up and blocked, she put it on private, right? I don't never take no videos down. I don't never do nothing. That bitch said, let me take this shit down before Pat bring her crazy ass on here and critique my shit. That bitch blocked that shit. Because I surely was. Before I could get to the go live button, this shit, that motherfucker said private. See, hey, Catfish, you put that motherfucker back up so I can get some content on your ass. What's going on, Drew? What's going on, Drew? Good morning to you. I ain't lying. That woman hurried up and put that shit on private. And then to turn around 312, right? And now she popping an old ass live that she feels that she got to critique or depict with Drunken Larry and the cousin over there on some goddamn relationship shit about hoes. She ought to been the last motherfucker that wanted to hear about some goddamn hoism. She's trying to depict okay, well, how they do it? Well, what they say? Okay, well, don't do it this way. Well, do it this way. Well, that's a lie. And I'm like, nah, that would have been the last fucking video that I'd have wanted to do. I ain't doing shit on hoism when I'm sitting here being accused of fucking hoism. I can't depict shit like that. I couldn't do it. But she had to find it. Hey, if she didn't find her way over there up on that panel where her new motherfucking Angus beef at over there, she had to find her way some kind of way to be a part of So she go back and retrace the old fucking lives. Cause she ain't up there being part of the fucking live now. I was over here cracking. I was like, this bitch here crazy than the motherfucker, boy. And that's why I'm like, fucking, she crazy. She cracks me the fuck up. I don't care what nobody say. She cracks me up. You dummy, you dumb mother, and you dummy, you stupid, and you're dirty, you're retarded. And shut your ass up. That's why you are a X factor now. They done X'd your ass out of the motherfucking clique. So, now, I don't know. That new black over there, he was up on that panel. He was up there talking. He was up there talking. You got to be careful with that shit like that, though. You got to be careful. Now, I've called him Blue Panther. Black Panther now, he just might have jeopardized his chance of smelling that scratch and sniff shit. He sure did. That's a fucked up shit. Her new nigga is over there fucking around where the old niggas at. I cannot with this intertwined ass shit. This shit crazy. And you know just as well as I know, 312, you get a group of niggas together like that and you are the X factor, you know them niggas have a man talk subliminally about your ass. They may be talking figurative out in the public like they talking about Jane and Sue and Rhonda and BB, when in fact, nah, they talking about your motherfucking ass. I cannot. They're gonna have her over there punching them walls. But anywho, to my girl, always, girl, love you, girl. You know, you and I have a very admirable agree to disagree on super Mayor Tiff, but I'm sorry. For right now, and I am subjectively able to change my mind in the near future. But right now, I'm rocking Team Tiff, and it is what it is. I like the way she has her clapbacks. I like the way that she has not allowed these people to take her down or melt her a character because of their feelings and speculations. There's a whole lot of stuff that has not been out, right? I watch other board meetings going on from Washington from all the way over to New York. I be watching them. Ain't none of those people carrying on the way that you see these people are carrying on in Dalton. Those people are at these meetings discussing business at hand. Business at hand, right? Even if they may not like each other, they're discussing that. When you get down here to Dalton and this goddamn mud fight that these people got going on, this is a whole feelings ass discussion amongst these people that hate each other. And that shit is wild. It's wild. I be like, this is crazy. And at some point, like I say about the clerk that's sitting up there, the attorney that's sitting up there, and the other people, if they know, you know legally that this woman is doing something entirely wrong. You don't continue to sit yourself and stay in the involvement of it. You move around. Just like that lady said that she did. She started feeling some stuff, wasn't right. And she met Teen Tiff, Super Tiff, somewhere out or whatever, and asked her to come be on a board with a new position. So she was holding two positions too. I ain't seen nobody out here ask her if she got two separate checks. She became chief or something because she got moved into a chief position, and then she was also the PR or something. So was she getting two separate checks or just one check? She just took on two jobs with one check, but she defines it as if it's some separation within those jobs that should have been acknowledged with two different payments like the Super Tiff does down there. She didn't do that. Nobody challenged that though. Nobody said nothing because the message sounds good at her target. But what about you? Because I always got some what about yous like I do with the catfish. You want to say this about this and about this and about this, but what about you? But every time her response to a what about you, her shit is always correct. She's the right one. She's the better one. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So, and that's where I am with my story today. Y'all, please hit the like buttons, subscribe, and share the channel. Now, before I go back over here, see what Tier's been writing over here on her board. I don't see the fish board at all. I don't click on it. I just watch what other people will post to her, because you can already figure out the bullshit that she continues to write on her wall, which is the same shit that she been writing for 4 years back there, and just changing up the words. But the meaning of what she's writing is still all the fucking same. It's all the same. So, I don't know, she got her nigga, you gonna be my woman? That way he said, Catfish. You got a chance now. You got another shot. You can do this shit right all over again. All over again. But I'm under the impression that you do it because you look for the man to take absolutely 100% of you. Take care of you. That's not how life works. Like, where the fuck are you at? And like you said, what y'all parents teach y'all? What y'all do this? Most marriages, the majority of them, they last because the couple takes care of each other. So you blurted out over there that, oh, you taking care of that nigga. You taking care of that nigga. And I'm glad that you put that on your record and substantiated that shit. You stamped that shit. You know that shit for sure. When I'm telling you out the horse's mouth that was a fucking lie. So you are a liar. We take care of each other. If he spends $500, I might spend $500 the next week. If he's spending $1,000 this week, I might have it the next week. We bounce back and forth. You know why? Because it's not his money. It's not my money. When we unite, it becomes our money. However, as a woman, we've also been taught to do as such when a rainy day happens, because they do happen. For instance, let me give you an example. Just because I'm able to cover this or do what I want to do for him for $500 of this week, you best to believe that I got cuffed probably $500, as most women do, in they Brazil. And I don't mean the one that's strapped around my fucking tits. Locked away. Because a rainy day could happen. You just don't know when it's going to come and how it's going to come, but it can happen. And you better be fucking prepared. So you ain't prepared. You wasn't prepared. You wasn't prepared for that motherfucking bombshell. You wasn't, that shit just dropped. Your plan was to see how long you can go with it to get out of it what the hell you was trying to get out of it. Period. You say, is Jedi supported? No, he do not. He do not support. He's supporting the trustees. He's supporting the one lady who has the allegations on Trustee Holmes, that situation that occurred in Vegas. And what do I have to say behind that? If the story was 100% fact, has some truth to it, and the way that lady came out with expressing her, feelings about what happened according to her story, the first thing that it's, you got to get criminal. You got to get criminal with this, but she didn't. She ended up going after Trustee Holmes with a silver suit. She says that she told Superman that this kind of happened. She's saying that the Superman swept it up under the rug, didn't deal with it. They didn't take Trustee Holmes off of the board, suspend him for a minute, and while things go up under an investigation and blah, blah, blah. So now the investigation, I guess, had taken place in Vegas. But now we're talking about two jurisdictions, like the one lady that ended up, getting her life taken away from her down in Vegas. Look how long and hard of a job that is to get justice for her. I believe Black CEO still follows that story over there, right? But look how long that takes. So in my belief, in my opinion, she chose to sway away from what her truth may have been in a criminal suit, criminal investigation, criminal indictment, because of lack of proving it, right? Just lack of proving it, right? It would be her story. There's nobody else there to bag up her story except for the one guy who, said that Holmes called, or he called him, and on the video that they were videoing with, I don't know which one it is, me, or I don't know which one it was. It showed that she was laying across the bed. It didn't show that she was bucky naked in there. It didn't show that Holmes were actually having sex with her. It didn't show any of that. It showed that, see, she's here in the bed. But that was, we don't know if that's been edited or anything. He played a little bit. She's here, did that. How did she get there? Yeah, she got wasted. She got black folks wasted for her birthday. Somehow she Uncle Holmes didn't get her back to her room. She didn't fight it off to know that she back to her room. All she knows is she was in the room and she fell out on the bed, and behind that became the allegations and the speculations that he probably sexually assaulted me. I don't know. Okay, well, they, I guess days must have went by where she couldn't do one of those test kits, which ones I'm talking about, to prove that, and she got up the next day, I guess, or whatever, and she took it to the mayor. The mayor didn't do anything, and blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people just sway away from it because her being in the state that she was in, intoxicated, she can't tell you everything play for play either. So what do I do about this? I'm not letting him off the hook, going after him with the silver suit. And in the silver suit, some of the story, not all of it, is going to be in that paperwork, But and this is where she'll have to prove. Yeah, I'm coming. This is where she'll have to convince. Huh?
I left Mule 59.
Oh.
Mule 59 fresh up for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm coming. When I feel like it. Fuck it, my honey, Chimmy, get the fuck out. Yeah, that's his name, Andrew Holmes, right? The one from Chicago, the advocate too. He's an activist too, right? Of helping people in the community or whatever. And that's pretty much where her story is. So now you have Jedi, who's I had been alarmed about from the last time we was talking about it, that him and Andrew Holmes had some confliction going on, some time ago. I wasn't aware about that. So I was like, well, this is a possibility of why Jedi don't like Andrew Holmes. He's carrying on something from the past, from both of them bumping heads as activists. That just makes sense to me, right? Because of the way that he called out Andrew Holmes from the last town hall meeting. You gonna answer to me? Did you rape that woman? Now he's an activist, right? And I'm saying to myself, now you got to be up here showing your natural black ass, because what makes you think that Andrew Holmes, no matter what, under any circumstances, owes you any explanation about what the hell you are demanding? You're not an official. You're not a judge. You're not the jury. You're not even the arresting officer. Like, second of all, what you're asking for him and what you're demanding is for him to be stupid enough to come out here and incriminate himself before he actually has an official charge to your claim. Are you out here? So I'm saying, okay, this got to be just putting on. I put on for my, I put on. That was him. That was his type of shit. I look up here, and Andrew Holmes actually should have stood up and said that. Who in the fuck are you? Do you think that I owe you anything? Second of all, I'm pretty sure, as I stated last time, I'm pretty sure that Andrew Holmes has hired an attorney according to the allegations that has been placed on him. I'm pretty sure that his attorney had advised him that you do not talk and speak to anybody on this matter. But Jedi claims that, feels that he could just walk in there like Superman, Aquaman, Thunderman, Spider-Man. I demand answers. And then he leaves the podium. Andrew Holmes stands up and motioned to him. Bring it on. With his fingers, bring it on. He took that as a opening step to me. Come on. Oh, so he thrushes around there over to Andrew Holmes, and the police jumps into the middle of that. What were you going to do, Jedi? What were you about to do to this man with your anger that you can't control with coming to a town hall meeting? Now, when you watch it on the news, they make it appear as what Jedi did was absolutely okay because he was only acknowledging the fact about some allegations and a speculation towards Andrew Holmes. Unbalanced ass, biased ass fucking people. Okay, not only that, he leaves from where Andrew Holmes' circle, his space is at, and he thrushes off over there by the mayor, and you have the town, the community complaining about she doesn't need security. Taxpayers don't need to pay for this. You just had a person who does not live there, who is an activist, went to go and thrive off of his emotions in her freaking space, and you gonna tell me I don't need security? You got me fucked up. I'm putting a whole bunch of niggas around me to square up with that nigga. You got to be crazy. But that's how I feel about it. And it is what it is. So, the whole stuff it's become a shit show now. And soon the reckoning is going to come. There is going to be a re-election coming up for those seats. And whoever is in those seats, depending if it's the one guy that's running, he'll probably keep the whole trustee board. That is already available there. But God be holy, if they let that goddamn super team Tiff marry in, boy, she about to fire all their asses. She don't need this mess with me. I need people around me that's going to help me freaking grow and build for the community. We're putting things here for the kids. We're doing this and we're doing that. The budget is going to get fixed. It is. It is. And I don't blame her. On some things, she needs to hold her mule right now. She really does. Being transparency right now, that ain't what they want. They want to argue, fight, and find a particular error and something to go after her. Their agenda now is by any means necessary to have her freaking removed. And if anything is off track, unbalanced, not doctorate, none of that, there's an attorney sitting right up there to her right side of that lady when she's up there. Is that the right? Let me turn around. Yeah, her right side. Yeah. You mean, why is he still there? If this woman is doing absolutely everything that is against protocol or not right in the financial records and taxpayer, what the hell is he up there for? Or is he up there to watch her fall on her face? So, and if that's the case, then she needs to be looking more into her team Tiffs that's sitting up there. Because ain't nowhere in the hell you're going to be sitting up here thinking that you're about to capture my moments and let me fall on my face. I'm paying you. You're getting paid. You're paid to correct and make sure that my job is being done accurately. But I don't see it. I don't see it. Texas back down and say, I'm lost as hell. I'm sorry. I just kind of did two stories mixed in one. So I'm sorry. You said they using him to get Andrew. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think I can agree. I agree. I don't think I can agree. I agree with that. And how they're doing it, just being messy. Messy, 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 messy. They messy. Now, all of them got freaking channels. I don't know all of their channels, but they all got freaking channels. And you know what they're doing? Well, she ain't doing this, and she ain't doing that, and she ain't doing this, and she ain't doing that. And then she's put the motions up. It's on the agenda. We're gonna talk about this now. She always has the doors open for previous old business. She called it old business. Now let's talk about the old business. If she's not planning on paying the venues or the contractors, then why the hell would she waste time to be talking about? She's talking about the old business. Let's bring it up. But in some of those old business doctorates, right, that's been up, that they've been talking about, she's ready to pass it. But then you'll have some trustees, somebody, no. You know why? Because those contractors or those venues was brought in by her. They were brought in by her. So those are the ones that they be over there naying. Nope. But the ones that they brought in that's on the old business agenda, pay those. The shit crazy as hell. When they all gotta be paid. But they're doing this selective shit out of, hatred. We ain't paying the ones so that we can continue to come on and talk about how you're not paying these vineyards or these contractors. Because those are the ones that Super Team Tiff has brought in to possibly have some work done or this or that. But the ones that they say, shit, they won't pay. I be cracking up, yeah. I be laughing my ass off. Pay the people. That's what they want. And the taxpayers this. I don't want to know how many people in the chat taxes then went, 'cause my taxes went up. I'm not down at a board meeting. My shit went up. My taxes went from a good $2,800 to now $3,800. I ain't complaining because in some other areas it works itself out. You know what I mean? But my home insurance, it went up. It went up due to the freaking pandemic. What was I supposed to do? Drop my home insurance? No. When that went up, it caused my mortgage to increase a little bit. You know what I got to do? Because I'm not finna lose my freaking house. I got to get my escrow pound right? I got to make sure, okay, I got a couple of, I'm a little short about it. You know what I'll do? I'm finna keep my shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all doing. I'm finna keep my shit. Y'all hurry up, get this inflation under control. I know my mortgage is going to drop back down. And, once the economy stop with all of this inflation for a little bit, I know it is. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to wait on that, right? But in the meantime, I'm going to save my freaking home. So whatever my mortgage is, this overtime here, oh, that's an extra $100. I'm going to add this to my freaking mortgage. I'm going to build my escrow pound up way over than what I probably need to put in there to satisfy my home insurance and the taxes on the house. I'm going to do that. But that's the mental that I have. A lot of other people are not like that. We're just going to get mad because, oh my God, it went up. And I get it. Some of us don't have the jobs anymore to make that extra money, to do it kind of the way that I do. But I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way to make it happen. I kid you not. I'm going to find a way because I don't be wanting that stress. And of course, I don't want to be out there digging into what the city is paying with the taxes. What are y'all doing? I don't want that headache. So I'm going to go towards the way that I think is feasible for me and a little bit more easier for me to just satisfy me so I don't have to be dealing with all this stress. Because them numbers and all this and following the inflation of this and that shit is a whole fucking headache. I'm leaving that to the financial people. It is what it is. Now, I would have a problem with it if it would have skyrocketed from $2,000 up to $6,000. Now I got a problem. Now I got to go see what the hell's going on here with my freaking tax. Wait a minute. Hold up, Yeah, probably. But we talking about a couple of hundred, maybe 1,000 or so. Okay, let me figure this. Let me figure this out. And what happens when it did? It increased my mortgage. It didn't increase my mortgage where I was like, oh, I can't afford to pay this. Maybe people feel that way, I don't know. I'm like, well, okay, I can still afford this, and let's think about it. Why I'm gonna bitch about a mortgage increase when apartments out here are running you from $1,500 to $2,000. So if you can afford to pay the $1,500 and the $2,000 for a freaking rent on that somebody else is owning, you sure in the hell can sit back and afford your mortgage increasing a couple of hundred thousand, a couple of hundreds. So you know what I mean? Shit is crazy. 312, I've never ever met Andrew Holmes. Never came across him, not over at La Follette Park or the park over there off of where the Fillmore swimming pool used to be. I never met him. Not out south, nowhere. Never came across him. But I knew of him. I would see him on the news, here and there. But you says that you have seen Andrew on almost every scene in Chicago except with the brothers, and that's because some of the other upper hands knew that, so they came instead. Jedi is a new breed. Oh yeah, he is. But they've showed plenty of videos with Andrew Holmes out there in the community, doing what it is that an activist do as far as unifying communities, I guess, and checking on people and stuff like that and keeping the crime rate down or whatever. But I ain't seen shit with Jedi. I ain't seen nothing with him. So, like I say, I feel that he found a way to run his channel. Mind you that there is a magnitude of board meetings that is going on in several other cities and states. But for some reason, as an activist, he's kept his resume purported only to Dalton. What, he can't talk about 3, 4, 5 things? Now that he has figured out how to demise certain people from Dalton, why don't he go and show that he can produce some good conversations or things that are being done good to the satisfactory for the community in another city, in another state? Like he doesn't know how to capitalize off of the same subject, but just different areas. You showed us the bad. You're telling us all the bad. Now go show us exactly what the community boards should be doing right and how they're producing and how they're expanding and growing and pulling the community together. He won't do that. He just bad. I can only just talk about the bad, and the bad, and the God, and the God, and the God, and the God. I'll be like, boy, sit your ass down. You go sit down. That's what I be saying to myself. Jedi, sit your ass down with all this fucking crippity crap, crookedy, crusty ass shit you talking about. Like you freaking God now. You better believe me. You better believe me. We got the people out there now. People are doing dirt. And our people is doing... Yo, people ain't doing shit but bringing back the magnitude of gossiping like everybody else. Your people are not the people that's in an authority figure that's going to be up there probably testifying if the situation ever comes to that head of town. If she gets indicted, what your people gonna do? They gonna be your witness? You ain't even the one that bringing the freaking charges. He couldn't even put the charges on the woman. He ain't got no charges on her. But you out here with all this damn yin yang. Where's your charges at? Then they arrested him, gave him, I guess, probably disorderly conduct or something, resist some crap, right? And you better be careful why they let people immediately back up out of jail. They'll be watching your every freaking move. Every freaking move. So, but it is what it is. I like watching it. I like following it. And I ain't apologizing, but I'm standing right now with Super Mayor Tiff doing her thing, cleaning up that freaking community down there. I saw all them damn abandoned buildings and burnt up and forest preserved houses that's going on down there. And she tried to make it better. Yes, it's gonna cost some money, but it's called rebound. They ain't rebound back from the last two mayors that's been down there either. Same shit. Them same houses that they shoot and showed and video is the same houses that's been there that was the last mayor was in position on. Well, I'm like this though with hey, super tip. If they don't want them damn houses down, leave them up. Use the donation money. Just let it sit. Just let it grow for a minute. Leave that shit up. Let all them squattlers come in there. Let all the drugs come in. Let the liquor stores build their ass off everywhere. Let all the parties jump off. And when them phones started ringing about a noise ordinance and people sleeping in these buildings, you hang up that bitch and say, please leave a message after the fucking beep. That's what the fuck I do. Yeah, it's a little town. It's a little town with a whole lot of noise, though, y'all. Whole lot of noise. Everybody wants something personally done to fulfill themselves. Imagine if we all had it like that in the United States of America. Imagine that shit. Imagine that. But, 312, I truly think that he is preparing himself for this up and coming civil suit that this lady has put on him. I really do. I think that he's, and rightfully so, he should be preparing himself for that. She has this open story. It's not closed yet. That, she's in his hotel room. And, it's not quite clear as to, why did he not find her key, out of her purse or whatever and scan it across the door and take her into her room and just lay her across the bed and place the cover on her. You ain't got to take the clothes and lay across the bed and then leave quietly out the room. He could have left a note, So there's some questions there, There's some questions there about it. And I hope he is getting prepared for it, though. But, baby, every time I watch that damn Jedi, I can go about 20 minutes. Then that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Soon as he start with the Buffale ass clown show, outcaster, get out of here. Like, get out of here. Ain't gonna solve shit. He got a whole mystery going on with some crap behind and making a name for himself, a bigger name, bigger platform. And if you got the demise and put out speculation, go right the fuck ahead. That's how Super Tiff attitude is. Go right ahead. Go ahead. I don't know what KSL. What does that mean? I don't even know what that acronym is for. I always see that. Never looked it up. And I know it's not kiss my ass, but I don't know what that means. Nah, he ain't getting no check. He getting them donations over there. He's got enough subscribers now, so he, I don't know if he's monetized. He might be monetized, so he's probably getting his little 21st of the month check, stuff like that, and that's keeping him going. Money is power, Money is definitely power. So, crazy as hell. Oh, she just got an Uber Porsche, y'all. I know that's an Uber because she don't drive. She got out the back seat, so I know he Ubering in a Porsche. And it's a badass Porsche too. I'm like, damn, that's kind of cute. cute, cute, cute. I done let my tea get cold. But I just came on to say happy TGIF to everybody. Everybody, and I mean that. Like I say, I make shit show and loud mouth and hot and mouth all shit out here or whatever, but peace be still, when I'm ready for peace to be still. And that's just how I live. I looked up, let me see if I can find it. I looked up what I considered myself as, you guys, because everybody not everybody, the catfish likes to diagnose me. Let me see, because I want to tell y'all exactly. So I had to because I listen, I don't know everything. So I went to go and describe, look for, let me see if I can find it. E-S, hold on. C-R-O-T-E, I think. Oh, it's going to be on my other phone. Hold on. I didn't think of it. I should have wrote it down. My memory just not as sharp as it used to be, you guys. I could tell. I'm like, oh, Lord. It's that Aurora. I see. Okay, here it is right here. Wait a minute. That ain't it. Oh, I'm on YouTube. I need to be on Google. Hold on. Okay. So, first of all, let me see if you guys can hear it pronouncing, right? Wait a minute, turn the volume up. So I was like, this is exactly who I am as a character.
Esoteric.
I am very esoteric. Esoteric. And the meaning behind esoteric, because I have to understand, why in the hell is catfish struggling to understand me, right? Because I know that I speak very clear English, right? And I know there may be a word or two that I may stumble across. Could be because I don't use it quite a bit, right? I've been out of school a very long time. My mind set is just a little different. Verbally, there may be a struggle with the word or two. But on paperwork, it's all there. It's all there. Everything comes clear for me to write it for understanding. Logic, okay, is there. But when it's time for me to say it, I'd be like, oh shit, what was that word? What was that word? I don't know. They call it dyslexia. It is what it is. But baby, if I had to write this whole story, this theme, these attributes about this whole shit with this catfish and papoose shit that she literally took time to take the camera off a book. So I gave her my fucking time. I was already in a place. She wanted that spot, so I gave her that fucking spot. Okay? Verbally, no, it don't come out right. But baby, you let me sit down and write this whole thematic shit that's been going on out here. Oh, girl, please. Oh, girl, please. My mind is sharper than a fucking ninja blade. Sharper than a blade. But this is what I am.
Esoteric.
Esoteric. Okay? It's intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge of interest. She doesn't captivate things that I say because it's not intended for her. Now, keep in mind, I want you to keep in mind that an esoteric also has a lot to do with Christianity. So I had to look that up. And I was like, oh my God, that is so definitely me. Okay? I'm trying to get to what it says about the commingling it with Christianity. And It says that if someone, like me, I'm describing myself as esoteric. It generally means that they are considered, listen to me closely, people, mysterious or hard to understand. Okay? It can also imply that they have an air of secrecy around them and might be considered different from others. If that's not me, y'all, I cannot explain. I can't put it in any other layman terms for you, okay? Is Christianity historic? Esoteric. Esoteric Christianity refers to the study of an occult or mystic esoteric knowledge relating to the inner teachings of Christianity. The term is generally associated with the essence and later the Rosicrucians and esoteric Christianity. The religion of the Christ is taught as a mystery religion. Totally me. Now, I say that part to say this because I thought about that Judai guy when he speaks and he brings in the mythology part of his commentary, right? And I was saying to myself, like, he uses he uses it like what how people are when they be saying that, I am God, I am of God, or follow God, or follow this. He uses it in an abstract kind of way. He uses it as if he is the God that you should be following. Trust what I'm saying. Trust how I'm doing. And that there defines to me, that there brings awareness to me on how to recognize fake ass people. This also coincides with how I determine or how I realize this catfish bitch, okay? You are a fake to me. You mean nothing to hardly anybody out here, but you want to make yourself a place where people should acknowledge you as to what you are saying are factual statements and documents, validity to this and evidence to that. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, who? This is what I'm saying. Look, who the fuck are you? I am freely to do as I want, as I say, without producing anything to manipulate and manifest out here in this world for people to follow and believe that I am some type of queen on a goddamn throne. I don't have to do that. I hope that I made that perfectly clear and understanding to everybody out here. But this is exactly who and what I am. I am an esoteric person and will be that until the day I die. I've never been the one where I have to air out this and to demand a proof or prove anything to anybody, because I'm not putting anybody in a state of mind where they have to follow and believe that I am the truth. I'm nobody's God. I'm nobody's queen on a throne. I don't owe nobody nothing, and don't nobody owe me anything. So I don't have to do that. I am considered mysterious. And I like the choice that I choose to make myself hard to understand. Complexity I am. Because the more you try to figure me out, the more you will leave yourself confused and freaking dazed as you are looking out here on these freaking YouTube streets. Even the throne that you try to desire to sit on and manipulate these people's mind frame that you are the truth about whether if it was the law or a nigga has failed you tremendously. If you were of that particular promised lane, you will have a substantial amount of followers over there behind you with a black sheet across your face, leading these people to the nowhere fucking land based off of shit you have want to accomplish, you have done, or you raised, or you fucked, or you this. Nobody gives a fuck. And nobody should give a fuck because it becomes a waste of fucking time on that person's individual lifespan of what they should be trying to do. I never, ever put Michelle Obama's quote out here in a dismantle kind of way. You wanted it to be that way. If you would Google, when you go high, I go higher. Or when you go low, I go. Either way you want to press it. Google it. And look at all of the changes of how a person wanted to place their meaning behind it. Because that was their meaning. But you wanted to take that and make it appear as if I'm the stupid, retarded, illiterate ones, when in fact I had a choice to place whatever meaning that I so desire behind her slogan. You wanted to do that. Michelle Obama probably had various of meanings of her quote. But because you felt that the way that you could underline it with your meaning, that should have been the meaning sustained to that quote. And over here in Papoose Lane, I'm here to tell you that shit don't work on my fucking watch. Period. I just let you run with your shit. Period. Now, because it's 10:14 and I've been on here for a minute, I'm going to say again, you people have a beautiful sunset, hot ass Friday. Because it's going to be a hot one this weekend. So stay cool, stay dehydrated, stay lifted, and continue to. Some days you just got to let that bitch talk to herself. It's funny watching her from behind the scene. They're going on and on and on and on, doing all that damn typing and typing. It's not you that she's pleasing. Allow her to please her freaking damaged brain. She's the one damaged. She's damaged goods along with having damaged brains. She is. We've seen her pass. Now she's out here trying to change up the formula where your past don't reflect your future. But our future reflects our past. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. That shit don't work that way. The fuck on. You done lost your rabbit ass mind. you done lost your rabbit ass mind. No, your past reflects your future as well. Since the way that's how you ought to, put it out to everybody else out here. You were fucked up. You had a fucked up life. Your parents probably had a little fucked up ism about themselves too. Everybody in school for this. Ain't do the school for that. What kind of schools in Chicago? The same kind that's over there. It's not in the schools. It's in the person. It's in the person. So, that's that with that. Hello, Louise. I had to come back on my other phone. I forgot. You come back on. So, that's that. I don't think, here's where I'm at with that. Hi, Shannon. Good morning. I don't think that 312 or Boom Boom will get much reaction on her channel until I speak on her. Then when I come on her, oh boy, here she comes, and then now she wants to include 312. She gonna get it all out in that song. You know, she gonna get it all out there, right? But it takes pap, cause she wants to come out here, cause in her head, you know, it was still about a goddamn man. You see, one thing she ain't do, she ain't brought her ass out here and said not another goddamn thing about Carla. You won't bet that? I bet she didn't, because she gonna see as the world turns. And I don't know Carla from a can of paint. But what I do know is Carla is not her fucking target. And I do know that she better not make Carla her fucking target on anything. Nothing. Or we gonna be ready to rumble again. Again. So I heard her say, or I heard them say out here, I don't know, maybe it was Boom Boom, right? That, oh, well, she go say, well, take JoJo off of the memes. Those memes got everybody hot. Do you hear the buffoonery that she puts in her head and out here in these streets? What grown ass motherfucker would be that goddamn angry about a damn meme because they talking about it? That's what made that, is that what sustained angriness? Because we talk about it. We talk about it. Because if that's the case, then it's only fair to say that she's angry about a lot of stuff that has been said, right? Because she comes back out here and talk about it. Do as you say and say as you do. And that's what she does. I be cracking up at the like, bitch, yeah, something where you think that there's nothing wrong with you, but there is something definitely wrong with you. Something definitely wrong with you. But now she you know, she got her little sayings that she's doing over there to the my niece Tears, right? And Tears became my niece because, you know, we had a little spit and spat. But I could tell you this, that spit and spat between her and I, that shit was for straight shit and giggles. I ain't got no hatred in my heart about that goddamn girl. I don't know her. I don't know her to hate to that type of level. She ain't done shit to me, but came out here and roasted back on my ass. Okay, fair game. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know, it is what it is. She made me laugh. Hell, I laughed my ass off at that shit. But the shit that Catfish, your shit different. See, you're angry. You're an angry ass fucking bird. You angry for real. You done lost a lot on these streets in a fake ass position. You in a fake ass position. You fake. Y'all hit that heart button down there. Give y'all girls that channel with them heart buttons down there. Because I do it when I go everywhere. So I like them back. But had your ass not come out here to do all that damn fake ass shit, digging up in other people's fucking business. And the last one that really got me out here on shits and giggles on your ass is how the fuck you was over there trying to recruit Bookham to be your motherfucking bodyguard on Papoose. Are you out your fucking man? You sat there and pulled up all that listing of shit. I got it. For what? So who was hot? Because I ain't never sent Bookham and nobody else no shit on you. How in the fuck you done sent that nigga some shit 1 through 75 about Pap did this, Pap, look at Pap this, and Pap that, and Pap that. Bitch, I was on your mind crazy. I ain't got to do that shit to you. I just come on here and spit some verbal shit on you. Your ass over there about what you can do. I ain't forgot. I'm still at 1 hour and 33 minutes on that live. I'm just busy. I consume my time with priority shit. And you show and the fuck ain't one of them at all. Well, I'm going to get back to that 1 hour just to have some fucking fun Saturday. Maybe, yeah, tomorrow. I ain't got shit to do much tomorrow. I got to go birthday shopping, so that'll be quick, But other than that, I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. Sunday, I got a breakfast date with my, elderly lady whom I help see to. So we go to breakfast once a month on Sunday. Then I swing by once a week on my way home to make sure she got her groceries in there. And believe it, y'all, this is a white lady. She's pushing 80 years old. I've been knowing her for 25 years. And I've been alongside of her, helping her through the rest of her lifespan. I call her Mama J. I'm not going to put her whole name out here. So that is another priority that I have taken amongst myself to do to help somebody instead of doing your crusty, flaky ass every day. I don't have and I don't want that type of time like that. I might say I'll be back on tomorrow, but something comes up that prioritizes it, and that's just that. And furthermore, I sure in the hell ain't losing no sleep over this motherfucker at all. None. But you took the time because you were furious. You were about to explode, and you sent Bookham all of that shit over there to recruit him for what? Now, how are you going to recruit somebody and get him a fake ass girl and come back out here and go to war with him? How, Sway? That's some fake nigga shit. I was cracking my ass up on that shit, though. They were this, you put that, you sent them that, she doing this. And calling out the niggas that are a part of my life is going to do what for you? Here's the thing about that. You won't be able to flatter them with one fucking flake on your fucking body at all. Them niggas ain't going absolutely nowhere. I told you I'm a boss bitch. You just have to understand what the boss means accordingly to me. You've been wanting to know my whole life. You said that you had a bunch of shit that JoJo can tell you and this person can tell you. You believe the shit about the Travo situation and all of that stuff. You ran with that shit. You couldn't even be honorable within the shit that you're trying to talk about now. That's why it's meaningless. That's why it's meaningless. You wasn't in your rightful humane state back then. Don't try that shit now. Keep being fucking fake and phony. Cause you were so mad at Pat Poose over some bullshit. Girl, bye. Now, I want to know how you going to get back in. I want to know how your new nigga who offered you some dang-a-lang last night, and he going to be you going to be his woman. Absolutely. That's one of my friends messing with me. He over there hanging out with the hood, with the boys. And they ain't need your ass up there with all that goddamn talking your ass, dude. Ooh, you should have been over there and telling them all about how flexible you are now. Can you imagine? I can imagine though that there JoJo and Black Panther sitting up talking about your stinking coochie. I can imagine Black Panther got that damn coochie picture undercover and ain't even told your ass. I can imagine that shit, though. Black Panther probably already got that picture. So you need to get your game up. You need to go and start getting that money out of Black Panther pockets, girl. Since you know how to deal with a nigga, you can't even keep the new nigga over there on your damn channel. he over at the bar or taking car rides with the other niggas. Hey, Catfish, I can promise you on my mama, ain't no ex of mine's gonna be over there shooting the shit with the other ex nigga. I can promise you that shit on my mama, G. That shit ain't gonna happen. I bet your ass was glued to that damn panel. I bet you was glued to your... Hey, Catfish, I bet your ass was up, girl, over there doing your commentary. It got that panel playing in the background, girl. You know, let me see what my nigga, my ex is talking about. I should probably get off her, Catfish, because you know I'm in my you ain't shit moment. Pap ain't shit moment. That's the moment I'm in, bitch. I ain't shit. I ain't shit when it's time to call out the real shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. I forgot. You keep a bag up playing. You working on that motherfucker Byron, ain't you? Hey, Byron. Byron. Girl, you try and get them motherfucking dollar bills any kind of way you can, by any means necessary. You go get you try to get work up on them fucking dollars, huh? That motherfucking 20 grand ain't grown no interest in that compound, huh? It's just pounded. It's just impounded with no compound. Catfish, you know that was your motive, right? You know that's your motive. You know that was your fucking motive. You was out here trying to take these nigga monies. Got the nerves to be talking about everybody else. Everybody, we know the underlay for the overplay, girl. We know it. Especially when you try to do that little voice change. You over there with that whole fucking mic voice changer shit. Yes. I remember that day when you told JoJo, yes. Juju. Hey, that's when you was whip appealing it. That's when you was trying to whip appeal. Oh, Juju. You kept saying that shit, you might have would have got you about 10 grand out that nigga. Oh, Juju, you need to stop. That nigga's over there with your new nigga. They ride, sliding through bars and what you call them bars? The vape bars. They getting down over there without your ass. They left your bitch ass at home. Oh, they should put your ass in the trunk. What they should have did. Oh shit. I swear to God, you want it in, girl. You want it in. That shit crazy as hell. I wasn't even supposed to be in my you ain't shit mode right there. I swear I wasn't. I wasn't going to even do it to you, but oh well, fuck it. That's fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know how that teaching working out for you over there. Huh? How that teaching working out for you? Huh? You ain't got no teaching unless you bring back some old ass shit to depict. I know one thing. Don't your ass ever conduct no motherfucking class on relationship. I ain't taking care of no nigga. I'm like, what, bitch? Man, I'm taking care of this nigga because this nigga taking care of me. Is you out your motherfucking mind? That's how you lost him. I ain't cooking shit. I think you even said something about because I was grilling and cooking. You found that to be a problem. And I what? It's a problem with me grilling and cooking? And the nigga might be watching sports or some shit. That was a problem. That was a problem when I know, in fact, that the comeback after what I do is way more than what the fuck you think it is. Girl, I'll be cracking up at your ass. I'll be cracking the fuck up. You ain't cooking. I don't cook every day. You said that you don't know why people don't eat out or some shit. That's why all your money going. Here's some shit you said like that. Why people don't eat out? These people at the shit and they're just cooking and slaving all over the stove, and that's some goofy ass shit you said. You sound stupid as fuck. You sound stupid. She better not ever do a class on relationship, honey. Ever. No. Ever. All them damn 5 or 6 failed ass relationships her ass done had. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass down, see the goal that these people out here, including myself, did learn or should have learned from their parents is how to stay your ass in one. It shouldn't be a magnitude of niggas that know all about your fucking life. How you shit, how you turn over in the bed, what pajamas you wear, how you wear your hair at night. Oh, bitch, it shouldn't be no more than maybe 2 or 3 in a lifespan of turning maybe 60. You got about 6 or 7 know every motherfucking thing about your ass. And that's crazy as fuck to me. So where were your parents? Where were your parents? And you got to sit up and discuss the same ridicule or bullshit that done went on in your life to the new nigga from the last nigga. Well, I sure hope you ain't like this, because I don't like, this, and he used to do me like this. I wish I would tell another nigga what another nigga I used to do or he used to do to me. Where they do that shit at, Catfish? In Florida? Where they do that shit at? I'm finna to sit up. Listen here, nigga. Yes, I had a relationship 3 years prior to meeting you. Situations occurred that caused us to depart. I am with you, hoping to move on to a better place. That's it, and that's all. You can't do it, bitch, because your ass is behind the scene still calling up the old nigga. You can't do it because your new nigga got to sit there and listen to you throw every last name of the old nigga up in their face. If that ain't some corny ass shit I ever heard of, and or you done relationships, you know it. Girl, if I was the nigga sitting on the side and soon you'd have said something about Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, I would have slammed them brakes. Hit your fucking head on that damn dashboard, told you to exit to the motherfucking right. Fuck up out of here. Why would you want to know? Then you set your damn flaky ass out here talking about what you can teach and show his new woman. What in the fuck? First of all, how you got time to do that? Ain't you trying to work on a new man? That one's gone. I just want to talk. I'm going to talk to her. And when, and I'm going to let her know, I'm going to tell her, because I know how to deal with him. Now, let me get this right. You know how to deal with a man that your ass ain't never seen, that ain't never touched, that ain't never, you know how to deal. How, Sway? How the hell does that work? What bookology is that the fuck in? What class did they teach that shit in? You gonna show another woman how to do her new man, because you done had him. Or you verbally had him. You internetly had him. So you qualified to do that. What in the fuck have you been drinking, snorting, and shooting in your ass? Where they do that shit at? I could not understand. I would never, ever, ever As ever, even in my grave, I'm gonna be waking up. I remember when that bitch said, I'm gonna be telling the next person to me in the grave, wake your dead ass up. Let me tell you what happened 20 years ago. I remember the dead ass motherfucking catfish came out and tried to put an influential fucking statement. She was saying that cause her new nigga left. You understand me, dead person? Who was your name? Let me look on your grave over. Okay, Miss Sally. Miss Sally, I know you don't know me from a can of paint and we both two dead bitches, but I had to wake up for this motherfucker here. This shit just always just come across my mind. She says that if you end up, Miss Sally, with her ex-nigga, that she would be able, she want to talk to you so she could tell you some things or two about the ex-nigga. How do you take that, Miss Sally? Miss Sally then fell back over and died again in her motherfucking grave. That same thing, that's the same position that I would have taken, Miss Sally. This bitch had to be out her rabbit ass man. Now, of course, we all know that only signified that you were definitely trying to get in to be the friend to the girl. Let me get on her good side. Let me show her that I'm good people, girl. We could be good friends. We could be good friends. What you gonna tell her? How you was riding the dick donkey style? What you gonna tell the new girlfriend? That he get angry because you put jelly on his fucking toast and he don't like strawberry jelly? What the fuck did you have to tell the new friend? What? He don't like to wear a size 48, but sometimes you can go, he okay if you go out and buy him, to the 42 ones. He don't like his jeans dark blue. So kind of get him shaded with a little light. What in the fuck did you have to tell and share with the new goddamn woman? What? He don't like to walk on the edge of the curb. So when you see him going over there, make sure you pull him by the arm and just kind of pull him back in. And he don't like these type of conversations, girl. So stay away from those. And when you do your hair, girl, make sure, because he like to see, the clearness, of your face and all of your eyes. What in the fuck did you have to tell the goddamn new girl? Is what I'm trying to figure out, and I'm getting angry right now at your flaky ass, because that goddamn statement that you made when you said that shit, bitch, I was livid over here. Who the fuck are you to tell anybody of what in the fuck, how, do, when, what, where with they fucking new man when you the ex motherfucking bitch? Exit your ass the fuck up out of here. Everything that the new woman needs to know is called learn and grow. And then what she didn't like, she can correct it, or they can correct it along the way without your ass being up in the middle of the motherfucking sheets. You ain't got no business there. You ain't had no business there. You was just gonna make it your damn business. Oh, girl, when you heat up his spaghetti, he only likes it like lukewarm, not hot warm. So make sure you put it set for 1 minute and 30. Don't do 2, girl. Woo, because he get upset and he tends to go into a spasm attack. Is that you? That's what the fuck. He don't like Coke, so make sure you stock it with Pepsi, girl. I know all these things, girl. I know all of these things. Then, bitch, why in the fuck did you not correct your shit to keep your man? And make sure you call him a bitch ass nigga. He act like he don't like it, but he kind of like it. Cause he stuck around. He stuck around with me for about a year, and I've been calling him a bitch ass nigga for like almost a year or two. Now you gonna teach her how to get dumped by the nigga. You is fucked up, girl. You is fucked up. You fucked up. You done fucked died and made your ass the advocate of fixing and getting somebody fucking relationship started, and you done been in 6 of them motherfuckers. You almost probably had T. Stevens. Almost until you click that motherfucking camera on that nigga say, oh, hell no, you gonna have to put a bag over that motherfucker. T. Stevens said that shit, girl. Then you tried to sneak in over there on Trent shit. Yeah, trying to want to find out who the fuck he fucking. You want to know all of that. Then you done snuck in, got your ass all up in there, shoulder lapping up with drunken Larry. Yeah, you did. Mm-hmm. Or find out how close he was entangled with his fiance back then till he slapped that motherfucking marriage in your face and you left off on there. Then you went all over there and now all of a sudden he became a bitch ass nigga when you popped out your motherfucking Kodak zapping picture ass moment of your goddamn coochie crop. Yeah. You had that nigga not said anything or did anything, you'd probably still been tipping off with that little old young big wiener. You probably still been doing. Then you left from all over there. Yeah. And we know who was next after that because you became very flexible. But you ain't gonna worry. That flexibility ain't gonna last long. Because over here, fucking with me, I'm going to drive your ass right back to the motherfucking ding-dongs and ho-ho and soda nation. Oh, shit. I knew I was going to crack myself up on Friday. Lord have mercy, boy. I ain't shit. I just cracked me up. I cracks me up, Catfish. I don't know about you, but I cracks me the fuck up. You over there laughing on your motherfucking failures, bitch. I'm over here laughing on my motherfucking success. Succeeding these fucking roasts on your ass. Everybody mad. Everybody mad. Everybody mad. Let me see, what's that for? Everybody mad. Let me see. That's Beyonce. Hold on, guys, I got to go, y'all. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Hold on. Wait. Let me do this. Hey! You think everybody mad? Everybody mad. You the only one that should be mad with your manless having ass.
I be getting to the money.
Hey! Everybody mad. Hey! I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Hey! Catfish mad. Bitch, you ain't hot. Same mother from the I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Put them hearts up in the chat, y'all. Hopefully, I will see you all back here on Saturday. Share some love. I've been getting to the mic. Everybody mad. Yeah, y'all type in the chat. Everybody mad. Everybody mad. Same old bitch from the block. The same old bitch makes you hot. Oh, y'all hashtag up out of here. Everybody mad. Everybody mad. Nah, she mad, but everybody. She says everybody mad. Everybody mad at her. Mad at her. They mad at her. Girl, bye. Uh-oh, you having a thunderstorm? Take shelter, girl. It too shall pass. It too shall pass. All right, y'all. Hit the like button. Love you all. Keep love in the air. It is what it is. And remember, it's YouTube. It's you too. They making money off of us, and we making money off of each other. It is what the fuck it is. That's that. And shout out to Team Tiff until circumstances changes. Later, Gators.